What's going on, YouTube? It's Mr. Ball on the budget himself. We back out with another video. Let's go. Hey man, we back out like a crack at it with another video. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded a video, but like I told y'all before, I try to bring y'all nice quality content, not just a whole bunch of fluff. But we got us some parts from Indie Powder Coating. We had to go to Ace Hardware and AutoZone. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the first part, and I'm gonna show y'all why I did what I did to it. So first part is the bumper, shock absorbers. So as y'all can see, it looked like it's painted gray or silver, depending on how you look at it. But no, this just sandblasted. I couldn't get it powder coated because these have fluid on the inside, which I did not know, but the guy at the powder coating place said they can't put it in the oven because the oven goes to 400 degrees and it'll basically loosen up the seals in here, and the fluid that's in here basically will come out, and then it'll take away the integrity of this piece. So I said, well, can you at least sandblast it? He said, yeah. So as y'all can see here, it's sandblasted down to the bare metal. So this is raw metal. This is how your shock absorber look behind your bumper. So I took the bracket off of here and took the bolt off. And then we obviously took the bolts off of here when we took it off the bumper. So I'm about to paint this myself because we can't get it powder coated. I was gonna get it powder coated, but we got us some primer spray and some flat black spray because I just wanted to get it powder coated black, but we couldn't, obviously. So these are the first set of parts here. Sandblasted shock absorbers. So, shock absorbers for your bumper. So these are the first parts. Now, we went to Ace Hardware because we bought all new bolts, factory bolts, all brand new for those. So the bolts that come out of here, these 4 bolts that mount to the actual frame itself. So if I'm the frame, this is how it will pretty much mount. You put a bolt here, 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 and here. So we bought brand new bolts for this, and brand new bolts for the bracket that goes on the back side of this. So I'm gonna show y'all the bracket, and I was able to get that powder coated. That's in this package here. So we're gonna go ahead and open that for y'all so y'all can see it. So basically, now we're at the point of the Chevy build where a lot of the little stuff come into play with the Chevy that people don't see. It's more of a personal preference on what you want done. So here go the brackets. Let me show y'all. Here go the brackets. They've been sandblasted and powder coated. It's little stuff y'all don't see. But these brackets, they go in here like this. You screw them on, they thread it. But these brackets go on here. So once I paint this, we're gonna go ahead and install these brackets and put new bolts on it. So these are the pieces that people don't see that go to the car. So, excuse me. So we got new brackets. All right. Next part. Another powder coated piece, the battery tray. Now those that got a box Chevy know that these battery trays usually don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I got 2 box Chevys. The battery tray out of the black box was no good. It was literally in pieces. There was no saving it. So this battery tray came out of this box right here, and I kept it because, I kept it. So, and this battery tray looks a whole lot better. It was in real bad condition. I didn't think it was gonna be able to be saved, but this is my first time seeing it too, so don't mind me. I'm just looking at their work. So you can tell how bad it is because this was sandblasting, and for those that know, sandblasting is pretty harsh. You know what I'm saying? It could blow through metal and whatnot, but they got it pretty smooth and it looks brand new. So it's been sandblasted and powder coated so that we can be able to fit our battery in here. So it looks good though. It looks real good. And Indy Powder Coating did this here in Indianapolis. So, and y'all know that's where I got the frame powder coated at too. Now the next part we got are these brackets. Now these, I should have sent them to get sandblasted and powder coated, but I was like, oh, I can wire wheel it, you know what I'm saying? But I came to the conclusion that stuff is so tedious and time consuming. I was just like, whatever. So I just hit it with some sandpaper and stuff, and then I primed it, then I sprayed it with some gloss black. And these brackets go inside the radiator. So these brackets go with your rubber bushings. So these rubber bushings, these came out of the black box Chevy. You can't find these brand new. I've tried. I mean, maybe Classic Industries have them, but maybe not, because they only have certain bushings for certain parts on the car. So some of these parts you can't find brand new, so you got to save what you have. So luckily I was able to come across some. And then we also have these rubber bushings as well, which we're going to put that on the core support today so y'all can see what's going on. And then let me go ahead and grab this piece here. Ugh. And we're also going to install this powder coated piece today. So like I said, a lot of this is the small tedious things that people don't see. And no, you don't have to do this for your build. I'm just doing it for mine, just because I said everything up underneath the car, I want it to be brand new, basically. Pretty much anytime I do an update on my car, it'll just be for paint and drivetrain and just the motor, not even the trans. That's why I'm building it a certain kind of way, so I don't got to backtrack and go back and touch certain stuff. So these powder coated pieces here is for your core support. Let me step back so y'all can see it. But these powder coated pieces here is for your core support that goes like in an X shape. So we're gonna go ahead and install these today. And I'm gonna show y'all the core support too. That's powder coated. So I'm going with pretty much a black and gray aesthetic up underneath my engine bay. Oh, and I know y'all probably tired of seeing these little fucking switches, but I just keep forgetting. So the last two videos, the first video I made was showing y'all the switches, and I did another video to give an update on that, but I had forgot to buy a switch when I started looking at my door panels, because I dropped my door panels off just so he could get an idea of what we're gonna do as far as my doors. And these is the switches for the windows. The other switches is for the locks. I didn't order them all at one time. I wasn't thinking. But now we have them though. So we went to AutoZone because we're gonna go with flat black for those shock absorbers because we can't get them powder coated. So went to AutoZone and got that. And we got some primer. All right, now I'm gonna show y'all the core support. So that's been powder coated. We gotta take the wrap off of here. All right, so the core support has been wrapped. I don't want to hit this Chevy. Hold on. All right, there we go. A good grabbing point. So we have the core support. It's been powder coated. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show y'all up close everything, but I don't want to tighten nothing up. Uh-oh. See? All right. So here go the core support here. And I'm gonna flip the camera around and show y'all up close how it looked. But we went with black on the core support. So these are the pieces and stuff that I got done to the Chevy. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around, and then I'm gonna show y'all up close all the pieces that I got and what's the purposes of those pieces. So hold on. All right, y'all, I told y'all I was gonna flip the camera around. So here go the battery tray. It's been sandblasted and powder coated. And this was really rusted real bad. I didn't think it was no saving it, but they was able to save it. Okay, here go the bumper piece. Now, these brackets go here, like this. And we have brand new bolts. These are factory spec bolts for this, and core support. These rubber bushings, they go inside this bracket here, like this. They go in here like this. And then this bracket actually goes in the core support down here in this position here. And then you have two over here for your AC condenser and your radiator to mount in here. So, and this has also been sandblasted and powder coated. So I'm showing y'all up close. Hold on. All right, there we go. That's better. Showing y'all up close. It's been sandblasted and powder coated black. And for those that's wondering, does this stuff make a big difference? It's more of a personal thing. You don't have to do this, you know. Like I said, these were in worse condition than these. So, you know, that's to put it into perspective of how it looks. This goes behind your bumper. So, where is that? Like these brackets here is the bracket I was telling y'all that goes on the backside of your shock absorber for your bumper. So we have this bolt here, brand new, and we have all four of these bolts brand new. And this mounting point goes right up here. It goes here, here, and then the two at the bottom. So this is just to show y'all a night and day difference of that bracket. You know what I mean? This is stuff that people don't see, but this is just what I want to do for my build. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around. Hold on. So y'all see what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and install some of this stuff and then show y'all how it kind of looks. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray one of those shock absorbers to show y'all a comparison of each one. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the camera back on and keep this thing going. Hold on. All right, guys, as y'all can see, I sprayed it, hit it with primer before I spray it with the flat black. I believe it's dry now. Okay, I gotta hit this side. But as y'all can see, I sprayed it. I'm hitting it in increments so it's not runny. But I'm gonna hit this again. But that's how it's gonna come out. And then I'm gonna hit it with the matte black. But this is, in comparison, bare metal. For those that's probably like, there's not really a difference. That's prime, raw metal, sandblasted to bare metal. So we're doing it, you know, in phases, but it's definitely looking a lot better than that right there. So that's that. Now, come over here. I was just mocking up how my radiator and stuff will look. So I installed, let me hold, I'm gonna have to move this radiator. Let me hold it. So I installed the front support brackets that I showed y'all earlier. So we installed that. I haven't put the AC condenser in yet, but I put in those rubber bushings. As y'all can see, they're right there. And then, hold on. And then this is a plastic piece that come on there factory. I sprayed it, cleaned it up. This actually mounts in here. It's 3 bolts that go on the inside of here. I mean, 3 holes that go on the inside of here. And you actually just screw this back in and it actually mounts right here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, once it sits in there flush, once I actually mount everything, I believe it's gonna cover up this, but I could just put a 90-degree and have it going out that way. So I'm not really too worried about that. Or I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the trans plug-in, because you got all your plug-ins here, you know. So I gotta figure out which one this is for, and this might actually stay on here. But as y'all can see, it's gonna be on here like this, and kind of, you know, give it that factory look again. So tell me what y'all think, man. I'm gonna flip the camera around. All right, hold on. All right, y'all, so that's the update of today's video. Let me know what y'all think of the progress on the Chevy. Like right now, we at the final stages where I'm just doing all the little small things that I want to do to the Chevy. while I'm waiting on a lot of the big stuff to come through in the mail, or I'm waiting on it to get done. So we slowly getting everything we need for the Chevy so they can be done right. Because I plan on keeping this Chevy for a long time, passing to my sons. So I'm doing the little things that most people won't see, won't do, just from a peace of mind for me. You don't have to do it for your build. This is just what I want to do for my build. So go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember to tell a friend, subscribe again, man. Drop in the comments what y'all think of this video. And we out.